Hello, welcome all. This is Saurabh, and good evening to all. Good morning to all. Welcome to the webinar of From Warehouse to Last Mile End-to-End Logistic 4.0 on Odoo 19. Today's agenda, we are going to cover how INTECH can help you as Odoo partner. We'll go through a short demo and discussion on Logistic 4.0 on Odoo 19, and then we'll have a small session of question and answer. I am Saurabh Basa. I am working with INTECH Creative Services and having more than 12 years of experience in ERP implementation and architecting the solutions. With us today, we have Vishal Jaiswal, who is from Odoo, India. He's having more than 5 years of experience on smart inventory and warehouse management. He's going to deliver a demo and he's going to discuss Logistic 4.0 with us. We are from INTECH Creative Service Private Limited. We are there in the market from 2003 and we are delivering best products and services with commitment to provide growth to our partners with full change and as well as improvements. We are having global presence in India, where we have 4 development centers, 2 in Gujarat and 2 in Maharashtra, as well as we have offices in UAE, USA and Hong Kong. We are a team of more than 700 force, which will help you to move from your business from this position to the next position. We have a number of domain expertise, which includes port and terminals, supply chain and logistics, service sector, retail and e-commerce, as well as manufacturing. These are our few esteemed clients where we have worked in last 2 decades. With some we have worked continuously, with some we are working from last 10 years or 5 years and so on. We offer different services which include digital transformation, AI ML services, ERP services, managed services, and data science. We have different exposures when it comes to technology. Enterprise level, we have experience in Oracle, SAP, Odoo, Salesforce. Then we have expertise in AI, low code, no code, database level, web applications, BI analytics, e-commerce, mobile applications, process automation, and IoT and cloud. As a Odoo partner, we also provide different services, which includes ERP implementation, Odoo module developments, ERP consulting services, ERP migration services, as well as ERP integration services with third-party applications. Why INTECH? Because we are a team of certified employees. We are officially Odoo partners. We have experience in managing implementation and migration for different level of projects. We help you to customize and scale your business, as well as will give you expertise in managing your Odoo solutions. We also help our customers in managing seamless integrations, as well as smart automation systems. Why INTECH? At INTECH, we believe that humans as resource are our best assets. And we are a team of more than 100 who is working in Odoo ecosystem, where we give our customers growth with high quality products, high service level, and making sure that we give them seamless improvements through our commitment. We don't speak for ourselves, our customers do that job. As we discussed, today's agenda is Logistic 4.0. Now, I would like to welcome Vishal, who is going to speak on Logistic 4.0 on Odoo 19 and how this smart features can help us and enable logistics management on Odoo. Over to you, Vishal.
Thank you, Saurabh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Odoo India Private Limited, I warmly welcome all of you to this webinar. Today, we will discuss about the Logistics 4.0. So nowadays, logistics supply chain are transformed the normal legacy system to the data automation, the business intelligence, the AI capability, and the smart replenishment. So as Saurabh introduced me, myself is the Vishal Jaiswal. I am the implementation consultant at Odoo India. So before diving in the topic, I kindly request you kindly scan this QR code. So throughout the session, if you have any query, you can just scan this QR code. It will be open the one shareable pad. So in that pad, you can write your question or the query. So at end of the webinar, I will address all your query as much as possible. You can also post your or submit your question in the Q&A tab for this webinar as well. If you find any difficulty, you can also go to this URL. It will be redirected the shareable pad. I hope you all scan this QR code. So let's move the next slide. So today the agenda is the Logistics 4.0. So what is the Logistics 4.0? So the Logistics 4.0 is now a business word. Supply chain are becoming a smarter in terms of the through automations, the real-time data visibility, uh, stock transfer, traceability, and the AI and the IoT things. Okay, Logistics 4.0 mainly focus on the smart, connected, and automated logistics workflow. So Odoo 19 support this vision by providing the tool that are simple, easy to use, fully integrated, and highly scalable. To make it more relatable, we can take the real time business scenario. The friend of mine is run the retail business called the Fresh Cart. It is the hypermarket model. So on day-to-day activity, they are facing the so many challenges on the logistic and the supply chain. So what are the challenges they have faced in their running or the day-to-day business cycle? So first, they are struggling for the warehouse management. So Freshcart have I just give the brief introduction for this company. So Freshcart has a one centrally warehouse and two other warehouse, and they are dealing with the B2B and the B2C customers as well. So for the central warehouse, they are the large warehouse, and that warehouse are divided into the sub location and the sub locations. Okay, so when the stock comes into their main locations, it will be auto directed to the predefined space or the location to proper manage the stock management. But what happened for the fresh cut, they don't have the proper warehouse management. So in that, what happened, the stock are not in the right place. So when any picker can pick the slip and searching for the material for the particular location or the sub location, so the item is not there. So because of item is not there, their searching time is very more time they have spent in that particular rack or the shelf or the locations. So ultimately your delivery time will be delayed. So it may cause as a result the customer satisfaction level are down. It may agitate to visit the shop or the location next time, they are think twice whether we should go for this shop or not. So ultimately, you can lose your sale as well due to the improper stock management or the improper warehouse management. Now, every business there are the different kind of the department is there. Like any industry, you can take the sales department is there, purchase department is there, inventory department is there, procurement department is there. But there is the no any sync between the inventory person to the purchase department or the maintenance department or the sales department. So what happened here? Procurement department, the purchase department has raised the PO, but the inventory team have no any visibility on which date the material should be come. So they can make arrangement of the stock management on the particular location of the rack cell bin, and as well as they cannot plan their delivery schedule because of they doesn't know okay, on which date the material should be comes. So there are the lack of the communications between the department, and due to that there is no proper efficiency to fulfill the order on the timely manner. Third most challenge is from the manual data entry. So what happened? There are the chance to in a human error, right? But that human error are on the key related information, such as the, for example, in the serial number or the lot number. So you are dealing with the some kind of the product there having the stock or the lot number traceability. Okay, so what happened where take an example in the electronics or the mobile, there are the IMEI number or the electronics, there are the serial number. They have the 16-18 digit long. So when the any user has typed, when they receive the material, they have typed the their serial number or the lot number, might be it chance for the human error. So what happened in the system? You have to wrong the enter the serial number or the lot number. When you sell this product to your customer, the same lot number what are in your database that is passed to the customer. After the sometimes the customer have the some issue related in that product, they send their serial number, and that serial number is not matched with your existing system. Why? Because there are the human error. So this challenge are most of the industry they are facing. The second thing is that stock visibility was fragmented. So there are no any visibility or the location wise or the department sub location wise, the product wise, product category wise, there is the no any stock tracking or the real time stock visibility. So moving further, we will move forward for the practical demonstration, and so how we address this problem using the powerful feature of the Odoo version 19, and how we automate these processes to the eliminate the manual errors and enhance the traceability and efficient manner with the capability of the AI, the advanced routing, and smart automations. So let's quickly jump into the demonstration. Okay, so this is the database in which the Fresh Cut Private Limited. Now, I said earlier, they have the one centrally warehouse and two are the other warehouses. From there, they are doing the B2B and B2C the sales. So just overview, I will give you the overview. So here I have created the one central warehouse for the procurement and as well as the B2B and the B2C sales as well. And other two warehouses is also do the same operation except the procurement. The procurement will only happen on the central warehouses. Okay, sometimes it's also possible that stock movement from warehouse to warehouse is also possible. So how we can track those things? Now I will quickly demonstrate the products. So here I have created the sample product with the proper product category and the bifurcation. As you know, okay, for this supermarket, there are the supermarket kind of the business. So they have the more number of the SKU. So without the proper creating the proper product category and the product master, you cannot manage your inventory in the up to the level that the management won't ask the reporting for the product category wise, the product tag wise, or the location wise. So make clear, you can create the product based on your output. You can configure your products. Okay. So now I will create the one purchase in the center warehouse. So for that, I will go to the purchase module and I have created the one RFQ. So what happened here? I have select the vendors. Let's say K Jackson Enterprise. I have entered the product like tomato ketchup having 4 quantity. I want to buy the soya sauce having the 3 quantity. Also on the Fanta having 5 quantity, and like the 7-Up having 10 quantity. Okay, so as in you can take the rate from your supplier for this much of the product, and when you confirm the order, system will create the GRN for against this purchase order. So here the purchase order and the GRN are linked with each other. So as in when I just move to the inventory module, here you can see there is the one receipt has been occurred and what is the schedule date. So inventory team is easily identify which are the material when to come. So based on that, they will plan their delivery schedules accordingly or the manufacturing plan accordingly. Okay, I just open that picking. Here you can see the destination location is my main locations. Okay, so when any materials comes into my warehouse, the central warehouse, it will be directly goes to the particular locations. That is the main warehouse location. As in when I validate this transfer, means I have received this material. Now what happens? System can automatically move those material into that sub location or the rack bin or the shelf. So why and how it is happen? So it is happened due to the smart put away rules. So smart put away rules is like working like this. You can group by your product or the product category or the based on the storage capacity, you can assign the stock auto move for one location to their sub locations or their sub location based on your configuration. So thanks to smart put away rules, the stock has been moved their right place. Even you can see the report as well. I just quickly go to the location. So here you can see that in the rack 1, the 7-Up stock has been updated. In the Fanta, their stock has been updated. In rack 2, the according stock has been updated at particular locations. Okay. Now what happens in the business scenario? It might be possible when you raise or create the one RFQ for a particular supplier. For example, again I have taken as a Jackson Enterprise. I add some product. For example, shirt I want to procure for 10 quantity, and T-shirt I want to procure the 20 quantity, and confirm the order. Okay. On the same date, the same vendor, I want to raise the another purchase order for the some other products. For example, I have created the another order for the Jackson Enterprise. This time I have purchased the some other material and confirm the order. So what happened here? As we said earlier, or I demonstrated earlier, there is the one purchase order. Against the one purchase order, there will be a one GRN or the goods received note has been generated, and both are the link with each other. So now what happened? I have created the two purchase order for the same vendor. Now, what happened? The supplier sent the material against both the purchase order. So, for the inventory guy, they are difficult to open the one by one GRN and check whether this product is visible on this GRN or not. So, it is the time consuming job. So, how we can automate this? I just go to the inventory module. Here you can see there is the one batch has been generated. So when you open that batch, you can easily see on which PO the transfer has been generated. So for example, I have created the two purchase order. So for this purchase order, this GRN has been generated. For this purchase order, 24 numbers GRN has been generated. Now both the GRN material has been clubbed in the single screen. So when you validate this transfer, it will be automatically validate both the picking. So when you go to the purchase order and see your receipt, it already has been validated. Means your material has been received in your central warehouse, right? So thanks to the batch picking operations, so it is the automation, smart automation way. Okay, when you can group by the picking based on your contact, based on your destination location, or based on your product category or the carrier. So these are the configuration. By using this, you can transfer or the group by the picking of the batch. In the same way, some customer has been arrived in the shop. Here, the most beautiful feature is also available for the catalog. So from here, you can add the multiple product at once. So like, for example, I want to buy the 7-Up, Fanta, tomato ketchup, soya sauce, and 7-Up. You can also define your quantity as well, the 5 quantity, 3 quantity, 2 quantity, and the 1 quantity, or the 2 quantity. Now, just go back to the quotation. So what happened? All the items selected has been listed in your sales order line. Okay. When you confirm this order, system will create the two delivery. Why two deliveries has been generated against the one sales order? Because when you see that delivery, the product or the delivery has been grouped by the one particular product category or the particular location wise. So here, when you print the picker, when picker can pick the material, so they can print that picking list. Okay, so here you can see that from these are the material is picked from the rack 1 locations, and the other material like the tomato ketchup and the soya sauce that will be picked up from which location. So here you can see that for tomato ketchup and the soya sauce, it is picked from these locations. And why this both the delay has been generated, as I earlier said, before that we have merged the batch transfer. Now we have to define the group of the transfer based on the product category and their source locations, right? So before this transfer, this is the batch transfer. Now in this transfer, the wave transfer has been generated. So Odoo's picking method, the batch picking, the wave picking, or the cluster picking as well. By using this, you can bifurcate your delivery or the operation in a smarter way for the better efficiency. Even you can, when the material pickups, you can validate both the transfer at the single click. When you see the sales order, the transfer has been validated and it will be moved from your location to the customer locations. Okay. Now, the third challenge is the manual data entry, right? So for what happened, as I said in the challenges, the key feature, the key field, like the serial number. So when you enter the serial product comes into your warehouse or the where in your location, you can create the serial number or you can use the existing serial number which supplier send. So typing, there will be a human error for the typing. So how we can overcome those challenges? So for example, I have purchased the one product from the Rachel Electronics. I have bought the Samsung 32-inch electronics TV. And for example, I have buy the 10 quantity. So as and when I confirm the order, my GRN has been generated. Now any inventory user is trying to validate this picking. So system will not allow to do the validate the transfer. Why? Because this product, the Samsung 32 smart TV, has been the traceable by the serial number. So you have to enter or the create the serial number. So for that, there are the two methods. You can either import the serial number or you can manually create the serial number or you can generate the serial number as per your need. So for example, I have generated my serial number like Samsung. So I have just I have just mentioned only the first serial number. Then system will automatically create by using this sequence, the incremental number has been generated by a system itself. So when I click on the generate, here you can see that all my serial number has been generated and assigned with the particular quantities. So serial number having the unique identification, so there will be only one quantity against the one serial number. Just save the validate. Now I want to sell this material to my customer. So let's say I have created the one order Samsung 32-inch. I have sold the one quantity to this customer. So as and when I confirm the sales order, system will generate the delivery order. Now here you can see that the material is already available and it is already reserved. So why this material has been reserved? It is based on the FIFO base or the first expiry first base. System will automatically reserve that material. Here you can see the expiry date and the removal date as well. But you can send the material based on your need. So for example, in our case here, this serial number I have to send. So for 6 number Samsung 006, that material I have to send to my customer. I just select that serial number and click on the validate. Now that serial number has goes to the customer location from the my locations. Okay. Now I want to, after the sometimes customer raise the query. They have some issue in that televisions. Okay. So what happens? Your inventory guy or your support person guy pick up that call and ask for the serial number. So customer can send that serial number. So here you can see that serial number. In that, the inventory person or the support guy or your help desk guy easily identify whether this serial number is under warranty or not. If it is under warranty, so from where they have to purchase and which date, you can see the traceability report. So here the Samsung 006 serial number has been purchased from the Rachel Electronics. On which date? On the 25th. System will give the current date and time. Against which transaction? So here you can see the transfer. Okay. From this transfer, the material has been inverted into your stock. Here you can see from and to locations. Okay, from vendor to your stock. Now you have to deliver that material to the customer. Against which transfer? So against this transfer. So again, the material movement has occurred from stock to the customer locations. Here you can see the customer name. Here you can see the vendor's name. Okay, so in this way, you can easily identify your backward traceability up to if in case this material has been consumed in some manufacturing order. So that traceability also include in this portion. Okay, so you can easily track your serial number, the backward traceability through the visibility and the traceability features in the standard rule. Now what happened? some of the material that are very costly, and those material I am not maintaining those goods in my stock in the warehouse. For example, suppose this customer comes to your shop and asks for the iPhone Pro Max. So it is the very costly product, and I don't want to maintain my costing or the inventory in this kind of the product. So what happened? As in when the material is demanded, my procurement has been triggered. So what happened? This customer is asked for the this product having the number of the quantity. Let's say two quantities. Okay. As in when I confirm this order, my demand has been generated. My procurement is auto triggered. So here you can see the smart button. The purchase order has been generated automatically. So what happened? There are just so many tools that is not linked the sales order with the purchase order or against the that purchase order. Again, here you can see that delivery status is well. So here you can see the material is not available because I don't want to manage this kind of the product stock in my warehouse. Okay. Now the purchase order has been generated. Here you can see this purchase order or the RFQ has been generated from which document. So here you can see the sales order number as well. So from this sales order, the RFQ has been generated. So it will be linked with each other. Means purchase and sales has been linked with each other. As in when I confirm this order, my GRN has been generated. The one receipt has been generated. I just click on the receipt. Here, the 2 unit. I want to generate the serial number. Now I want to manage the custom sequence, the product wise. Means I have to just click on the new button. System will automatically generate the serial number for this product. Because this sequence I already configure on from this product. I just click on the generate and the save. And I validate. So the material is already came into the my warehouse. So what happened in the delivery status? So again, I go to the sales order, just go to the delivery tab. So here you can see the material status is available. So how it is possible? Why? Because the material is when comes into the particular against locations. So system will know this material is came from the which demand. So system will automatically reserve those material that particular sales order. Okay, and here you can see there is the serial number is auto assigned. So which serial number that you have to receive, only those serial number is automatically assigned against this product. Now you can click on the validate. The transfer has been generated and the delivery has been validated and stock and goes to the customer's location. So how it is happen? So thanks to the MTO routes. So MTO means make to order. So as and when demand has been generated, either you can buy or you can manufacture or you can the subcontractor. So based on the demand, the supply will be automatically triggers. Now some of the product that I don't want to maintain in the MTO. What happened in the MTO? Based on the demand, my procurement has been generated. And what happened? The purchase has been happened. The materials comes into the my warehouse, and from my warehouse, the materials goes to the customer warehouse. Okay. But what happened? Let's say Alexa Laza has buy the sofa set, and this sofa set I don't want to maintain again stock in the my warehouse. But as in when I confirm this order, my demand has been generated. So my purchase order has been generated. Why? Because I don't want to maintain this kind of the product in my inventory level. So what happened? The purchase has been generated, but that material is not directly comes to the my warehouse. It will be my supplier warehouse to the customer warehouse. Okay. So when you open that purchase order against that sales order, system will show you that is the drop shipping and from which customer location you have to send the material. So you can inform your vendor or the supplier those material are transferred to this shipping location. So when you confirm this order, even you can print this purchase order. So here you can see that this is the your company name address. This is the your supplier detail, and what are the your shipping address? So this is the customer details that will be auto fetched from your sales order to a purchase order, and this information shared with your supplier as well. So supplier should know on which location they have to deliver the material. So here you can see that the drop step has been generated. So again, in the previous transaction, when you confirm the purchase order, the GRN has been generated. When you confirm the sales order, the delivery has been generated. But in this transfer, the drop ship has been generated. So here you can see from the stock movement, from which location to which location. So here you can see that location, the vendor location to the customer locations. So once you validate this transfer, you go back your sales order. Here you can see the drop shipping that has been validated because there is the only one transfer from vendor to the customer. So how it is happened by the using the drop shipping route. So in Odoo, there are the so many routes and the advanced route based on your need, you can configure and automate your business flow. One another example, I have two. As I said earlier, there are the two warehouses, right? So second warehouse is also do the some sales order from their warehouse. So they have to select this warehouse like warehouse 1. They have to sell like Maggi masala having 10 quantity. Okay. So when you confirm this order, the delivery order has been generated. Here, when you go to the delivery order, here you can see the material is not available, but it will be expected on which date. On this date, the material should be available for this transfer. So what happened in the inventory side? So I just open the inventory module. Here you can see that in the central warehouse, there is the two delivery has been generated. Here you can see the 24 delivery has been generated for the fresh cut. Why? Because it is the inter warehouse transfer. The other warehouse having the not enough stock and they have demand has been generated, system will automatically trigger that product for the inter warehouse transfer. So that central warehouse. So here you can see from the central warehouse, the material has been dispatched. When I validate this transfer, what happened against in the inventory? There is the one receipt has been generated because you have to deliver that material from central warehouse to your some other warehouse. So here, one warehouse, there will be a delivery order. In the second warehouse, there will be a GRN. So one GRN is automatically created. When you click and open that GRN, here you can see that there is the inter-warehouse transit. So now the material are received from the transit location to your particular that warehouse locations. Just click on the validate. Now the materials comes and the stock is available in the warehouse 1. What happened the delivery order? So just open that delivery order. Here you can see that now the material is available. So how it is possible? Because of we have configured the inter warehouse transfer again thanks to the resupply routes in the standard Odoo from where the one warehouse or it will be happen warehouse to warehouse, the central warehouse to some another warehouse. So based on your requirement, you can configure the routes. So based on the route, the picking and the demand has been interlinked with each other and the picking has been generated automatically. In standard Odoo, these are the steps for the inter warehouse transfer. In the same way, suppose you have the multi-company, multi-entities, right? And you have the owner of that company. So what happens? There is the intercompany transaction. So from one company, there will be a sales order. When you confirm that sales order in the another company, the purchase order has been automatically created. In the same way, once lot of the serial number from the one company it will be redirected to the another company as well. So that is also possible in the standard Odoo. Now, what happens? So it is also based on your minimum maximum level as well. So I just quickly go through the product like the Maggi masala. Here, what happened in the main max? I have set the my routes from this location. If my stock is not available, this route has been triggered and the one delivery or the peak request has been generated from the another warehouse. In the same way, how you can find the sales trend or the sales data? Based on the sales data, you want to procure the some material. For that, for example, this Jackson Enterprise in the catalog. So based on the demand, let's say 7 days. So here system will suggest based on the last 7 days sale, and you want to replenishment stock for the 7 days. Okay, so system will suggest based on the trending flow how much the quantity you want to procure to maintain your minimum level, maximum level, or to fulfill the demand supply. Right. So system will suggest. So how this will be happen through the smart replenishment. Again, in the purchase order, I just open that product. Suppose 3x2 sofa set. I want to procure this material from different vendor, and I want to compare the rate between the different vendors. So how I can do? So for that, the Jackson Enterprise, I have created the one RFQ. Okay, now the same product I want to procure from the another vendor, and I want to compare those rates. So for that, I just click on the alternative and create the alternative. Here I can select the vendor, let's say the Azure Interior, and click on the create alternative. So my second RFQ has been automatically created. So this supplier has rate like 25,000 USD and save. Now you can do as many as alternative for the same RFQ. I want to compare the rates between the different vendor, the product price. So what can I do? I just simply go to the alternatives and click on the compare lines. So what happens? System will automatically identify based on the price. So for this supplier has given the less price. In the same way, this supplier has given the higher price, but my expected arrival on the same day. So now you want to decide. You want to get, buy from this supplier the cost constraint, or you want to fast delivery. Okay, so based on the this feature, you can also identify the on-time delivery from your supplier. You can also track your OTD with your supplier. Based on this, you can also give the rating to your supplier, right? So for example, I am not hurry, so I will go with the lower price. Okay, so I just choose this RFQ. So when I choose this RFQ and I confirm the RFQ, system will prompt me. There is the another RFQ has been opened, because you have to compare these two RFQs. So either you want to keep open or you want to cancel that RFQ. So once I click on the cancel RFQ, so my one purchase order has been generated and the second RFQ has been cancelled automatically. Here you can see that. So how it possible? So it is possible through the vendor history, and even you can see the price comparison over here as well. For this product, you have to you already buy from which vendor on which date, how much quantity you have buy, and what price. So here you can easily track your supplier or your performance product history. Okay. Now, till now I have do all the manual kind of the work. Manual in terms of when I create the sales order, the GRN has been generated. Now I go to the GRN enter serial number or click on the validate, my transaction has been completed. In the same manner, you have to use you have to perform the same transaction by using the barcode application as well. For example, I have purchased the product from the retail electronics like the baby powder and the baby cream. The quantity. As in when I confirm the order, my GRN has been generated. Okay. Now here you can see there is the barcode. So I have the barcode machine is my hand. I just scan my barcode. Just go to the barcode. Here, system will prompt scan the product. So I have to scan my product. Here you can see that the one item has been scanned. So here you can see how much the demand has been generated and what the quantity you have to receive. Again, and simply click on the validate. So my transfer has been done. In the same way, you have to perform the sales flow as well. Now the same thing you have to do the physical stock through the barcode as well. So go to the barcode app, count the inventory, and you have to just scan the product. First, you have to scan the location, on which location, then you have to scan the product. Okay. What happened in the back-end side? Inventory, the physical count. System will updated that count over here. So the from backend to the front end, it will be integrated with each other, right? So there is the video in which we can also support it the RFID as well as the IoT as well. So might be there is the audio problem. So I just set this video link in the chat. So you can see the video for the IoT and the RFID as well. So I just open the IoT videos. I just quickly forwarded this video so you can easily. Odoo have provided the IoT capability. So through the IoT capability, you can do the IoT box. You can connect it with your Bluetooth printer, your print scanner, or the weighing scale, etc. So here the device has been configured. Now, actually, what happened? We have to measure the real time in the same way. Okay, successfully sent the printer. In the same way, the RFID has been working. I just quickly demonstrate the RFID video as well. So in this video, we have two physical stock count with the help of the RFID. So you can see how fast it will be happen. Now again, and these are the most amazing feature of the dashboard. So you can define your dashboard as well your need. So here you can see your open transfer or the late transfer, how much the on time delivery for that. I just open the dashboard over here. So you can define your dashboard based on your configuration because it is from backend, it is the Excel. So I just quickly demonstrate you in the logistics. Here the warehouse operations. Here you can see though from the Excel, the Odoo spreadsheet, you can configure this kind of the dashboard based on your need. I just give the one example. Suppose you have to rate transfer, you have to mark as like this. Again, you have to go to the dashboard and see the warehouse daily operations. So it will be updated automatically. So it is based on the spreadsheet, Odoo spreadsheet. You can define the dashboard as what your requirement. Okay, now moving from our presentation. This video we have already demonstrated. So how Odoo will help to face all the challenges and how Odoo is the powerful tool for the logistics 4.0. The major advantage is the end-to-end visibility across the supply chain operation. It means we have to eliminate the blind spot in the supply chain. Every movement from supplier to warehouse, warehouse to the last mile delivery, you can see in the single platform. This gives the management visibility, how the stock movement between the all the product moves from which location to which locations. The optimized warehouse flow with the reduce the manual effort. So by using the based advanced routing, based picking method, you can optimize your supply chain flow and timely manner, deliver in the timely manner. Okay, the real-time inventory visibility across the whole location. So in the single click, you can easily identify how much stock you have in the particular location, the particular product category wise, which are the stock are in the transit location, which stock, how many stock are in the reserve, how much stock are available. So that all the things you can easily identify. Based on that, you can do your procurement or your production planning or the delivery scheduling. And the more important thing is the scalable and the future ready logistic ecosystem. So the platform is designed to scale with the business. So whenever we expand to the multiple warehouse or the production line or the distributors channel, our system remains stable. So Odoo is the integrated seamlessly with the automation, IoT, global forecasting, and the advanced routing. By using this, you can see the better user experience because it is a very user friendly, easy to move, faster process through the routing, and stronger reliability. Okay. If you have any question, you can ask or Saurabh ji.
Thank you, Vishal, for this wonderful demo. I open the forum for questions and answers. Please raise your hands and we can unmute. Or if required, you can enter your questions on Q&A tab. I can directly take the questions and provide the answers. All right, guys. It seems we don't have any questions. Thank you so much for joining for this event. I would like to formally close this event on a high note that we are available. You can contact us anytime. We will be happy to help you to move your ERP system to the next version and the next level. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Good night to all.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike.